starter bike. If you've never ridden a bike before and you get on this, you're gonna kill yourself. But if you've got some experience, and you know, you haven't owned a bike but you've ridden lots of bikes, and you've obviously passed your test and everything, then yeah, and that's my situation. I've ridden bikes before, but you know, nothing on the road or anything, and had quad bikes and trikes and different things, and I wanted to ride a motorbike, so I went and did my test and did all that and bought myself a Harley. Did I make the right choice? I think so. Probably a slightly stupid choice, as most of you will probably comment on, but it was either this or the Iron 883, and I test rode the Iron and loved it, really did, but I just didn't want to be in a situation where lots of people were telling me, you know, you're gonna get bored of it, give it 6 months, a year, you'll trade it in, and they're probably right. You know, I know what I'm like, I get bored of stuff real quick, and so I thought, you know, I'll try one of these. I'll test ride one, and it was good. It was really good. I had real good fun on it. But preferred it way more to the Iron. Cornering, I was really surprised about how well this thing corners, and as I was about to say, and the suspension on the Iron compared to this, I mean, this is 100 times softer than the suspension on the Iron. You know, I was dead set on a Sportster, and then I got on this thing and completely changed my mind. And you know, you might be asking, well, there's too much power, you know, you haven't got enough miles under your belt, too much power, but it's not too much power, really. I mean, it's got the torque and it has got the power, but I'd like to be able to be in a situation where I need that power. I've got it. You know, I felt on that Iron, you're even in 4th gear doing 50, and you pull away and it's like really struggling. I mean, this thing, I'm in 4th gear now doing 50, and you know, the front wheel almost wants to come off, you know, and I didn't even have that full throttle. And that's what I'm saying, you know, if you're not a confident rider, you know, and you're worried about the weight and the power, then yeah, you know, an Iron is probably the way to go. But for me, you know, I had those same sort of worries in my head, but I got on this a month ago and test rode it, and all those worries were gone. It's not a heavy bike, you know, it's under 300 kgs, and it just feels good to ride. I mean, as soon as you get on it, it just feels good to ride. You know, the 8 hangers, again, I was a little bit, will I enjoy that? But actually, it's a much more comfortable position for me to ride than with those Sportster bars. You're sort of a bit higher up and leaning forward, which, you know, progressive or whatever, but I'll tuck and roll, baby. Do you know what I mean? It's a nice bike. So, in my opinion, it's not a good beginner bike, but it's a good starter bike. But that said, you know, that's just my opinion on it. The best thing anyone can do if they're thinking about getting one of these is to go down to your local Harley dealer and actually try one out. You know, the guys down, well, anywhere in Harley, any Harley dealership, wherever you go, they're always really helpful, really friendly. I mean, you know, right, they're trying to sell you a bike at the end of the day, but you know, they've got the information to hand, and you know, don't be scared to go for a slightly bigger bike. You know, if all you want to do is ride around town and go slow, then, you know, go for an Iron, you know. But for me, I might want to go a little bit further afield. I like to go on the highway and all that sort of stuff, so got this. Oh man, it is a cold day today. Oops, someone's caught it there, look. they've had it. Yeah, I've pranked you, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, I better take your insurance details then, hadn't I? Oh, I didn't see you, I just didn't see you. Well, that was obvious. Come on, Blue. Oh dear. Good. So, yeah. Go and test ride one, but nothing wrong with this as your first bike, nothing wrong at all. It's plenty small enough, plenty light enough, it's got the power if you need it. You know, if you're gonna go freaking mad, then yeah, you could kill yourself on this thing, but that's just any old bike, isn't it? You know, you buy a 600cc Yamaha sport bike, you're gonna get thrown off the same way as this thing. It's no different. You just gotta be careful and be sensible. But you know, I don't see me trading this in for at least 5 years, if not ever. You know, I don't really. We'll see how we go. I've only bought it, I've only had it a day, but that's why I bought this one and not the Sportster, because I didn't want to be trading bikes in every 5 minutes. So there you go. Take that as you will. I hope I've helped you out somewhat. If I haven't, leave your comments. If I have, well, yeah, leave your comments as well.